avoid this one thing while playing your Danmoi. Now, this information is coming to us from Neptune Chapotin of World Harps and also from the band Third Pulse. I'll try to remember to place a link to a video of him and his band. But anyways, this is the Danmoi, the Vietnamese Danmoi brass instrument. In the past, in my tutorials, I've instructed people to pluck them straight outward or straight inward, straight toward yourself. Now, Neptune Chapotin posted a tutorial on the Danmoi, and he was saying, and this is really good data, and I hadn't thought of this before, that when you pluck the Danmoi, don't pluck it straight outward or straight inward, which will lead to deformation and premature breakage of the small, thin brass of the Danmoi. He was saying what you want to do is not pluck outward, but you want to stroke the harp and pluck it parallel with the harp. So instead of plucking outward, which is going to deform it, I'm kind of just brushing up against it in an almost parallel motion. And in his tutorial, he was showing moving along with the harp. And if you want to pluck it more fast, using a rotating hand motion, which is kind of good for that plucking along with the harp and not across the harp. And there, I'm not quite just rotating. I'm rotating and letting my hand and arm move just a little bit in the most comfortable fashion. So take this information and use it however best suits you. And when you're plucking, pluck in a way that's comfortable and repetitive and sustainable for your hand. So a big shout out to Neptune Chapotin of World Harps and Third Pulse for putting out the tutorial on the Danmoi. So good data. And he's traveled. Neptune Chapotin has actually traveled to meet the makers of the Danmoi in Vietnam. And that's awesome to be able to do that. So yeah, pluck your Danmoi with the instrument. Anyways, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Make sure to keep your harps clean, keep them dry, and keep them oiled. But most of all, be good to each other. I love y'all. Harp out.